Hello and welcome. Today we're going to go over 3 ways to unclog a kitchen sink. Try is the easiest thing to do and just use a plunger. You can see I'm blocking off one side of the sink here. You're going to want to put your plunger on the other side, and you're going to have to hold down that other stopper on the other side. Now, while holding the other side, I'm going to push down on the plunger, but I'm also going to try and pull up. Pulling up is just as important as pushing down, as you're just trying to get the water moving inside the drain, and that'll help remove the blockage. Now, unfortunately, in this situation, a plunger is not going to do anything. You can see here the P-trap ties into a TY, and the top of the TY here that goes straight up is a vent, that goes straight down is the drain. So all I'm doing is pushing water up the vent and not down. So our blockage is further downstream than the vent. If this is your situation, then it's not going to work. So now we'll have to go to step 2. Next thing you can try is a manual hand auger. They work fine. The problem with manual hand augers is the cable is just not very strong, and oftentimes they can bind up and you'll eventually either get it caught or you just won't do anything at all. So you can try this method if you own one, but let's go to the next step. The next thing to try is an electric hand auger. These work great, as long as you're careful, because they can be a little dangerous. We're going to use the clean out in this situation. If you don't have a clean out, you can use the Union P-trap. You can see it just beside there where I'm able to undo the P-trap. I'm undoing the clean out right now, but you can see the P-trap in the frame there. When you use a P-trap though, you have to be careful. You can see the underside there has a flange on it. When using an electric hand auger, you have to make sure not to damage that flange in any way, and the auger will damage the flange if you're forceful with it or you're not careful, and it rubs up against the side of it. You can see how moving it back and forth like this can damage this, and if this happens it will just never seal again, and you'll have to actually replace the P-trap itself. So just be careful if you are going to use this. So now we'll go ahead and just put the auger in the clean out. Cut a clean out in if you can. It's much easier access and it's just easier to do. If you don't have the ability though, go ahead and use the P-trap. Just remember to watch out for that flange. Now I'll go over the drill quick. That's your trigger, forward and reverse. You want to go forward like you're putting a screw in. So this is the lock on the drill. Pulling it back will lock the cable in place. Pushing it forward will release the cable. So now we'll go ahead and put it in the drain. So this orange portion is what locks the cable. So now we'll go ahead and put it in the drain. So I like to put about 1 foot to 2 feet at a time. Don't leave too much hanging out or it could bind on you, and that's when your hands get grabbed. You can see I'm pushing forward and then I release it, push a little bit more, and continue until I hit the blockage. Now pulling it out is as simple as just pulling it. If you have to, you can put the drill in reverse. Just be careful not to splatter everything everywhere. That's all for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more.